Good people, if you don't know,
Fam.
you're late to the party. We are, quote unquote, live.
Well,
with another podcast.
You know what it is.
Podcast number, I think it's 33.
You might be right.
I think it's 33. Shout out to the sponsors, thedrumcoaches.com.
You know what it is.
You need to sign up for our starter squad. We have monthly memberships, but we also have yearly memberships, as you should already know. If you pay for the yearly, you get 2 months free every single year. Listen, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, okay? I've asked for offerings before. But let me tell you why this time. Normally, I don't tell you guys why. We are trying to move everything to the app, to Drum Tracks app. I mean, not just play-alongs, lessons, workouts, the whole nine, where it's right on your phone.
For sure.
And I'm going to keep it, all the way at Thou Wow. It is not cheap to have everything moved over. So we need your support, family. If you want it all on your phone, instead of having to go to your laptop for anything, you want to be able to go right from IG to the app, we need your help.
So at the same time, we do have...
You going to do the podcast with your headphones in, buddy?
I didn't even forgot they was in. Real talk, buddy.
Just unprofessional.
Listen, they're AirPods. They know what it is. At the end of the day...
Come on over to Droid, man.
At the end of the day... This right here is for all of the drummers, man, who have had a New Year's resolution and you fall off the wagon. Hey, listen, I'm not mad at you. We've all done it. We've all done it, you know?
I'm not mad at you.
I'm really not. Started at the beginning of the year. But real talk, we just don't think it should take an entire year for you to see improvement in your drumming. We think you can do it in 30 days. So what we decided to do is launch a private Facebook group for all of you who want to see yourself get better, man. We'll show you how you can see drastic improvement in 30 days. It is a modified version of our Shed Camp, but it's not just the Shed Camp. You don't just get downloads of videos and things of that nature. You get us for 30 days. We're going to be in the group, active, answering questions. The power of the group, everyone who has the same common goal, trying to achieve the same thing to get to a place that they're not already at. We're trying to get better. All right. And so we'll be going live once a week in the group as well. I'll be doing the journey myself. I'm already doing it, posting every day to let you know my progress, showing you what I'm doing, because I'm trying to get faster too. All right. Because, you know, Sticks and messed around and got quite a bit faster than me, and I just can't let that continue to be the case.
Quite a bit, huh?
I just can't let that be the case. So
quite a bit. Listen, I have the old footage of Grandma's basement.
Listen,
I actually have the VHS tape. I found it in the process of moving. I'm moving from house to house.
How old is that now? It's like 11, 12 years old? Jeez.
Brody, your dreads was like this long, Brody. Like this.
Hey, listen, we all start somewhere.
You was wooing the 1/1.
Hey, listen, we live and we learn. Ain't nothing wrong with the 1/1. It was brand new at that time.
Bam.
But real talk. It's a dope thing.
And it's only for those of you who are serious.
Yeah,
Links are in the
talk.
description box.
You can
click
check out
on it.
Yep, you can see more information about that there. All right, so
today's topic.
Wait. Drum Tracks app, man. Download it. Download the app.
They know about the app.
Listen, it's a sponsor. We can't leave it out. Then the people from Drum Tracks app is gonna call and go off on us because they didn't pay us all this.
First of all, they gave me Jack Shift.
Oh, see, there you go with that
Shift
with the FT, right?
FT.
All right, no, it's good.
I don't curse, bro. You know that.
Yeah, that part. So,
the question, elongated intro.
Here we go. Question. We got a question from John. Whoa, somebody's calling me. Hold on. Okay, we got a question from John Malone Jr. He says, look, how do you deal with a younger musician who's stuck in shed mode or concert mode during the gig or service? What?
I can just see it now.
What?
I can see all the men looking back like, bro, what are you doing, man? Like, he's over. Like, bro. Lock in.
He said, this is praise and worship, not an audition for making the band. I'm just saying. Then
they're playing Lord, You Are Good. Like, what are you doing?
Right. It's like, yo, bro, this is not an Instagram video. This is real life.
Well, see, the issue is people are watching Instagram and for Instagram, in order to capture the attention, you do want to cut to the chase.
For sure.
You have 60 seconds max. And so you're probably going to put the highlight there. Matter of fact, even when you watch Sports Center and stuff like that, they don't show you the screen and roll. They show you the highlighted dunk or the three-pointer or the hard tackle or the goal in soccer and hockey.
Yep.
So,
or in football, they show you the big hit, but they don't show you the 17 plays that he hit no one. You know what I mean?
That part.
So I see. I get it, and I think this is a perfect question for us to answer right now, especially being that in a 2 or 3 podcasts ago, maybe 4 podcasts ago, we've had a series where we were talking about, you know, people who say they're a pocket drummer and people who say and how we're against that, and how people who say pocket pays the bills and how we're against those statements without context. But we get to balance it out with this one right here, right? So we're talking about it. But now we're talking about a young drummer. It happens a lot with young drummers. We've experienced. I've actually been that young drummer who is just doing what is not appropriate for the setting. And what you're trying to actually achieve in the music.
Well, see, the issue when I was that young drummer, I had no OGs that gave me specific examples.
Right.
So the only examples I saw were YouTube videos and MySpace videos, for those of you who are that old. MySpace videos of the highlighted version. They didn't play records for me.
Right.
They didn't play videos of, hey, listen to this guy play an entire song.
Right.
He does a drum fill that's dope at 358.
Right.
But for the first 3 minutes, he's locking in and all his fills are setting up the hits, the changes, and it's musical.
Right.
I didn't have no examples of that.
Right.
And I think from reading the question, I think as an OG, in order to deal with young musicians, you got to have clear-cut examples. And because they're young people, you have to mention it over and over and over again. New records after new records, new videos after new videos, and hammer it in their head of, this is how you become musical. That's what I think the problem is. He's not being musical.
Because I don't think the kids are out there trying to be inappropriate and ruin their name with the musicians around them on purpose. I think they actually think that they're doing what sounds good.
And they are trying to impress those musicians.
And they're trying to impress you, the big homie, right? Or the guy that they're playing with. At the end of the day, though, I think also, because a lot of OG musicians off the cuff will just go at a musician's head, especially a young musician, right? And try to check him because maybe that's what happened to you. Or maybe when you were growing up, they didn't let you hit the toms, in your case, or play the cymbals, or they would talk bad to you. So now you feel like, oh, you got to do the same to someone else. At the end of the day, before you want to go in on a young musician, you want to try to establish a relationship with these people too. Because if you want someone to actually listen, if you actually care about the musician actually hearing what you have to say, especially the young ones.
Are you going to say, bro?
I'm just saying. Because
I got lost in the song.
Because no, listen. The reason why I say that is because I don't think that half the OGs who talk about all the young musicians who do what they do actually care. I think they just want something to gripe and complain about. I don't think they're actually
good. I think they're actually trash. But we'll save that for another podcast.
No, but I'm saying, like,
just because you're an OG does not mean you are raw.
Right, and just because you've been around and you could be right about what this drummer is saying, but you could be right about this young drummer being out of the pocket, or however you want to word it, doing what's not necessary. However, if you don't have a relationship, or you're not trying to do it in love, or show that you actually have respect for this young man's creativity at the same time as trying to steer him in the right direction, then you're going to fall. What you're saying is going to fall on deaf ears. You're going to be looked at as a hater, quote unquote.
And if he listens to you, he's going to suppress his own creativity by saying to himself, well, the OGs taught me just locking in, and that's all that I do. And then he becomes that guy that says, oh, I'm just a pocket drummer. I don't do all that.
Now there's got to be a way that you can actually encourage a young drummer who has creativity and instruct him in how to play the appropriate thing in the appropriate setting without trying to destroy his sense of creativity. If you're gonna do, I'd rather you not say nothing at all.
Come on.
Than try to say something to discourage or destroy his sense of creativity. Because half the time, especially nowadays, these young kids, because of what they see on YouTube and because of what they see on Instagram, they are creatively stimulated sooner than we were. And they're doing things and being more innovative, and they're getting better so much faster and younger than we did.
They're a product of their environment.
We cannot hate that.
Come on.
Yes, we can guide it, but we must do it in love, and we must do it in a way that does not stifle their creativity, but just guides them in a way that allows them to place it in the right direction. That's all I'm saying.
And the best way to place it in the right direction is to send these young cats to the Thirsty album with Calvin Rogers on drums. See, it's quiet in this place.
Because that album shows you that you can smash. Because he was, from the gate, bro, like song number 1.
He was
the very first thing he played was, it was just a smash.
It was just notes all over the place.
Just a smash. But the context around it, it was musical. It had everything to do with the context of what was happening. And you're saying, well, those songs were at a concert, a live recording. Yes, but we sing those songs in church.
Period.
So if what is happening on the record, you guys are performing in church, then you still want to teach it in its context. Now, you may say, hey, we know this happened on the record. It's not wrong that happened, but in this setting, as the MD, I'm asking you not to do this. I want you to do more of this. Then yes, that is a lesson for that drummer to learn how to do what is necessary for the job so he can keep his job. But you can't go in with an attitude in your mind of, man, these youngsters, man, they just playing chops everywhere. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with these. If you're that guy, you don't have a heart to actually see the young guys who are creative to actually, you don't have a heart to see them actually become more mature in their musicianship. You are just a hater. And so what I'm asking you to do in this podcast is to actually check yourself.
Before you riggedy
I actually
wreck yourself.
Felt my help, Bishop. I'm asking you to check yourself as I would do the same to see if what we're gonna end it in a second, to see if what we're about to say to this young musician is actually from a place of love. And if you can, if it's a kid in your city, mentor that kid in your city. You talk about you two being the mentor, you be the mentor.
Say.
I'm done.
Good people. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you agreed with everything we said, share with someone that you think would agree with it.
Yes.
If you disagreed with it and you hated it, share with all the homies that would hate this video.
Period.
Share it with every single body. I lost my train of thought. Oh, follow us on all social media. Instagram, my bad. I don't know where I was at, bro.
It's okay, bro. You've had 2 hours of sleep.
Brody, that part.
It's all good.
So follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, the whole 9, every social media, but also follow our band, Mino Yanci, MINOYANCI.
YANCI. My God, I felt something, Bishop. I don't know about you, but I felt something. And because when the power, we're done. All right, guys.
To all the comments out there, the drops are not coming back.
They are coming back.
They're not coming.
They're coming back.
All right, people. That's it.
It's on the way.
We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.